Hey guys, and there's Mox again here with another video. This is a update on what's going on lately. You guys can see the three cars sitting here behind the BL2. Those are new Boxcars based off the BMR Boxcar instructions kit that I just got recently. So we'll start with the first one. This is a 44, or 44, what the heck. Sorry guys, a little tired from working. It's a 40-foot PS1. It's supposed to be a Lehigh Valley boxcar. Eventually I'll decal it. This one here is a boxcar that I made for a custom railroad eventually that I'll have to figure out how to make decals. This one here is modified from the instructions. This is a 54, or 54, why do I keep wanting to say 4? Sorry guys. This is a 50-foot banger and a rustic with a state of Maine paint scheme. Eventually I will have decals for this, but for now it's just in the raw form. And then you guys have seen the tank. Some of you guys have seen the tank car, but yeah, that's the tank car. I do have another one under construction, but that's what I have so far. And then of course I got the two hoppers. So right now it's just those cars completed. I'm going to talk about this layout here and stuff I got sitting. I got sets sitting way up there. But as you guys know from the past, I talked about the room, what I want to do with that. So I'm going to swing it around, show you guys what I'm talking about. Up here, of course, is the kind of man cave that I have, so to speak. This I plan on moving down to where the layout is that you see. But for right now it's up there because my apartment and my wife's apartment is a small place and it's a wreck, unfortunately. But I plan on cleaning all this up. Gonna move this stuff down. We're gonna put our bed up here, our TV and stuff. So I have all this space where I'm standing right now for the trains. So right now, got a half-finished mock sitting there. And I'm going to talk about the narrow gauge for a second, because here's the car that I have that, you know, built that. Got the half-finished tank car behind it. I actually would like to build it to its true scale. In its real scale, this car would be almost double its length and 4 studs wider. Eventually I'd like to do that, but I'm checking into some things because when I was at Philly, I had some issues of the locomotives were having a hard time towing the cars around. I don't know if I need a wider curve at the point, but I've been told, and I've looked into brackets and the bearings like we use and the BMR guys use and I use. Looking to see about getting ones for Technic axles that I've heard about. It's not a cheap thing. It could cost anywhere upwards of $80 just for the bearings and the part that goes in them, that they go in to make enough for for 2 sets of trucks to ride under a car. Or I should say 1 set of trucks to ride under a car. So that's another consideration. As far as the layout goes, the new one. This layout, of course, is going to have to come down, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. I know you guys are excited about the new layout, but all I want to do is go around. Come around. That kind of thing. In a shelf style. You don't see that very often. It's usually a big table, but that's how I want to do it, so I can have a center table to do other stuff on. And then that's, you know, the plan's there so far. Once I get this cleaned up, I may not build a table right away. In fact, I'll probably just set up track on the floor and just run around for a while until I get figured out what I want to do. So that's the big plans. That's what I have planned. That's, you know, all this stuff here is going to have to be moved. It's a lot of stuff. I gotta clean all this junk out, throw things away that I don't need, sell, whatever. Gotta take to clean this place up. As far as any new updates, one thing I forgot to show you guys is at the Lego store last week or the week before, I forget now. Got this, the Palace Cinema. Now, that's actually the first modular I've ever bought. It's the only modular I own aside from the custom buildings that I made over here. But I just figured, why not? It's going to be retired eventually. I might as well own one. So, final thing to do. The train's already turned on. So, I just need to crank it up and run it. For some reason, it slows down on that curve. I don't know why. Even though it's R40, it still slows down there. So yeah, that's so far what I've got. So running the train a little bit, show you guys all I've been up to. And as far as these sets here, in case anybody's wondering real quick, is these are actually I'm breaking up for my Bricklink store. Though I am taking parts out that I need. So one last view of the city as it was. Would like to have completed it, but I got bigger plans and better plans actually than this. This was just so, this would have been small, but I got bigger ideas. Nothing wrong with that. So again, one last look at this, because this may be the last time you guys will see the room in this configuration. And as soon as you start cleaning up, in fact today I'm probably going to clean up a little bit, so that's all I got today, guys. And you know, thanks for hanging out here. I'm going to call this the studio because we live in a studio apartment. So to you guys, thanks for hanging out at the studio. Bye now.